In this video, I'd like to show you how to get your videos to play on hover. This is similar to the effect that you see when you see a video on Facebook. When you hover over it, it starts to play. When you mouse away from it, it pauses. So I've put together a folder for you that you can use for this practice, which is the video play on hover. And in it, I've included 2 MP4s for you to use for practice. And then the test.html page is the page that you can use to copy and paste code. Or you're going to copy the code from here onto your own page. So here we are looking at that test page in the code view. And what you need, of course, this first line of the opening script tag to the closing script tag. That's telling the browser to go to the Ajax library, the Ajax address, to be able to get the jQuery library to make this jQuery function work. Then you're going to need the opening script tag to the closing script tag here. This is the actual jQuery function. And we know that the $sign is the abbreviation for jQuery, so we're telling the browser, hey, I'm using jQuery. And we're running a function that basically says, when you hover over the HTML tag of video, play this. And when you hover over it, or when you mouse out of it, you run this function, you're going to pause this. So this is really just a little bit of code that you need here in addition to the top line. And it's pretty much going to work as long as you have your video in the video tag. So if we look down here in the body, I do have my video in a div with the ID of video, but that's not what's making it work. What's making it work is my open and closing video tags, and that's where I have my dancers MP4 video. So let's quickly build a page just from scratch, new file, and I'll call this practice. And before I go over there, I will copy my code that I would need here. Copy that, and then let's open up practice. And I'm going to paste that code right after my title tag. So this is what I needed. This is not going to change. And this is also, I don't need to change this either because I'm just going to use the video tag, but I will put a different video in. So if I really want to kind of just copy and paste, I can also copy my open video tag to my closing and even the div that it's in. But really all I need is the opening video tag to the closing video tag. I don't actually need the div. You would probably be pasting it into your own div. So just to show that this would work without the div, I will get rid of the div. So what we've pasted in here is the opening and closing video tag. We put in a width and a height and controls, although we could take the controls away since this is going to play now on mouse over. But I do want to change the name of the movie. I don't want to use dancers. I want to use bear. And so just keep in mind, if you had your videos in a folder, you would need to include that in the address. So let's see if this is working. I'm going to save it. We now get bear. And when I mouse over, it starts to play. And I've taken away the controls, so the only way they can stop it is mousing out. But if I wanted to put the controls back, right here after height, I can add that back so they can see the controls as well. And so now they can see the full length, and they can also see the volume. And play. Okay, so there you go. That's just a little added bit of jQuery in case you want to be able to add that effect to your videos. You don't have to. But I've gotten a request from a few people to know how you could do that kind of video effect like you see on Facebook. So here you go.